if you are an estate or letting agent, be you in your 30s, 40s, and can you believe it, even 50s, even though some of you might even be in your 60s. But this industry has done us, this profession has really done us proud, and all of us love it. It's a bit like the Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. And I don't know about you, but you see the younger generation coming up and you just think to yourself, God, I wish I knew then what I know now. And through time immemorial, for forever and ever, the clever people, the younger generation, have taken advice and opinion from us older buggers with a few grey hairs in our hair. The wonderful thing about the estate and letting agency industry, that there is something out there called Agents Together, the charitable foundation that offers mentoring to the younger generation from us with a few grey hairs. Obviously not the lady herself that's joining me today, Angela Wallace, who is works in the new homes in Scotland, but she's ex-PB director and ex-Connells director. Angela's been around the block professionally and what she doesn't know ain't worth knowing. Thank you for joining me today, Angela, and I'd like to just talk today about how the fact is that you've taken this wonderful young estate agent in York and you've changed her life by guiding and supporting her. So firstly, Angela, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. And Angela, like you say, you're a bit like myself, you've been in the profession a while. Obviously, if you didn't like it, you still wouldn't be in the profession. But what made you want to help another estate agent, letting agent, on their journey to be a better agent?
Okay, so I think it's not just about helping another estate agent and letting agent. It's about being part of the world where we all help each other with everything. It just so happens my expertise is in estate agency and new homes, and Agents Together gave me the opportunity to do the very best I could in an area where I was really proficient. And that's why I chose to go forward, just to make a difference,
Andrew, if you don't mind, could you just sit a little bit forward, close to the microphone? That'd be lovely. Lovely, that's better. So, Angela, why, you were matched up with Holly from York.
Yes.
What help and guidance are you giving her?
So I'm being completely led by Holly. And what Holly believes that she needs. And as we progress our relationship, then I'm able to develop her understanding of where gaps might be as we go along. And she's opened up and she's become quite vulnerable about her needs and wants, her mental health even. And she really wants to take on board what it is that I'm telling her. Okay. I think it's important to be led by her. I think that's really important.
Okay, so how does it make you feel that you are helping another human being?
It's great, it really is great. And listen, this isn't one-sided, Chris. I'm learning so much from her too. I may have a few grey hairs and been round the block, but I'm learning a lot from her about social media content as well. But, we are on a journey, and it does make me feel great when I get feedback from Sam Offley from Agents Together. It's really great to know that I am making a difference for Holly. Okay,
I mean, let's be honest, you've worked for organisations with people underneath you. You would certainly expect your boss to mentor and guide you, but is this a different kind? By the sounds of it, this sounds like a very different kind of mentoring, more of a deeper mentoring as opposed to, is it more mentoring and less management?
It's definitely more mentoring. And the difference for me, I've always tried to be a mentor rather than a boss. I've always tried to do that. But it's different here because Holly can be completely vulnerable. And I'm able to take her as a human, not as someone who I need to get to a target, and work with her in bettering herself and her business.
Okay, I mean, but I know with Agents Together, the minimum that we expect a mentor and a mentee to communicate is once a month. But I know you guys have mutually agreed that you do it once a week, once every couple of weeks. That's a lot of effort, time and effort. You being a busy lady running your own business, that sounds a lot of commitment.
it is a lot of commitment, but it's worth it. It is worth it for me to see Holly progress. And, you know, I laugh and joke about this, saying Holly's my happy place, because she has so much that she absorbs and she learns and she develops and she puts into place what we've talked about. So to leave it longer than a week at this stage is too long.
I'm with you.
And so, you know, I'm happy to give the time.
Okay, but you say you learn a bit of social media, but is that all that you get out of it?
No, absolutely not. It fills my soul, actually, being able to help other people, and Holly particularly. And I am growing as a person. I'm developing my mentoring skills, just as I'm moving along. Holly's not the first person that I've mentored, and I'm learning to hone my mentoring skills as I go, which is a fantastic learning, tick in the box for me.
What would your message be? I mean, you're not getting paid for this, and it's not costing you anything. It's not costing Holly anything. So you're a happier human being because you're helping another human being, which again, science proves that if you help another human being, you are happier. What would your message? So you're not getting paid. There's no catch. You're happier. It's almost there's no catch there, is there? It's just a win-win, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no catch whatsoever. It really is a win-win. And I think that anyone who's out there who has knowledge that might be able to help someone else, I would encourage them to do this. Because if you help just one person, isn't that making a difference in life?
Well, it is to the profession that we profess to admire, which
Absolutely.
is, you know, estate and letting agency. It doesn't, and new homes and everything that's involved with that. I mean, what would your final message be to anyone who is in the industry who's a few grey hairs and wanting to give back? What would your message be to those people?
My message would simply be, sign up with Agents Together, offer something to someone who needs it. You're not just matched up with anybody. They match us up very carefully with their mentees. The mentees talk about what they need. They match up with someone who feels they can give that to them, and then you build the relationship. And there's check-ins all the way. If it's not working or you feel you're not making a difference, you can step away. But if you are making a difference, you can really put yourself into it.
Angela, thank you for your time today. Thank you on behalf of the whole of Agents Together for the help that you do with Holly. But the final thought must go to you, the viewer of this. If you, as I said, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, I even know of estate agents in your 70s who want to give back to the industry, the profession that we love, then there's nothing better than helping another human being on their journey in the profession that they profess to love, which is estate and letting agency. Do what Angela did and sign up to be an Agents Together mentor. It costs absolutely nothing. There's no catch. We match you up with the right people. If you don't like the match, we'll go and find you someone else. But we're pretty good because we have Sam Offley, who is our star, the Sitter Black of estate agency mentoring, who will match you up with the right person so that you both get something from it. Angela, thank you for your time today. You've been an absolute star. And thank you everyone else for watching. Thank you.